My name is Mary Jo. I'm married to Daryl, and together we have 3 children. We have James, Joshua and David. At the moment I'm just doing a little bit of emergency teaching, but mostly raising the children.
I'm a teacher. I've been teaching for 8 years, and prior to that I worked as an accountant for 9 years.
Gee, my flowers are beautiful. We became involved in foster care 7 years ago. We decided when we got married, we were on a honeymoon, that foster caring was something that we wanted to do. Before we became foster carers, we went through a fairly rigorous interview process with training.
So if it's a case plan for the child to return home,
and some of it's just been fantastic, and it's even really helped me in my professional life as a teacher, because I've learned a lot about brain development and, you know, children who experience trauma and how to best work with them. And it's even helped me as a parent with my own children. Well, we get given a phone call when a referral comes through, and if they think that would suit our family dynamics, Baptcare will call us.
Hi Mary Jo, it's Bree at Baptcare. How you going?
Yeah, good, and yourself, Bree?
Yeah, I'm well too, thanks.
And they will say, we have this particular child, these are the needs that we know about, this is the family situations, these are the health needs. Do you think you'll be able to manage this? And sometimes I will say no straight away, because I just know with things we've got on in our life at the moment, it's just not going to fit in. But other times we'll say yes, we think, you know, we can manage a placement like that. And then we might talk through some other issues. How would we approach, you know, schooling and healthcare, and, you know, who would be the important people that we need to engage to sort of help make this placement better.
Hi guys, how are you?
We've had some kids that have stayed for 12 hours, some that have stayed for 2 months, and then those that have come for regular respite, that just come for weekends once a month. I find that most activities that we do with the foster kids are activities they often don't get to do themselves, because most of the kids we've had have come from fairly impoverished families. So we go to the museum. We've become friends with the zoo. We do lots of cooking.
We have a bit of a family tradition, myself and my boys. On a Saturday morning, we do our shopping at the Vic Market. So we wander down at about sort of 7 o'clock, we leave the house and we go off and we do our things. And the one thing I find is whenever I take foster kids there, they just love it. Great experience the other week. I took one of our kids to the soccer. It was great, just being able to buy him a drink at half time, and for him to get an experience that I just take for granted, it does warm your heart a little bit to think, oh, you know what, I had a little bit of an impact here.
All these years later, when we look back at photos and fun times we've had with the kids, you know, it really sort of warms our hearts. Yes, definitely having the support of the foster care workers has been integral, especially when we first started. We didn't have parenting skills. We weren't parents. We didn't know what to do with these children. With our first placement, we got to meet the girls beforehand. We got to talk things through, you know, when they go to bed, what time they wake up, what they like, what they don't like. And just knowing that someone who you need to speak to is a phone call away just sometimes makes you feel better, because sometimes you just need to debrief and unload.
Some physio or something, or
No worries, thanks very much.
Yeah.
But look, Baptcare have been fantastic, and in terms of support, whenever we've asked for something, we've got it, be that financial support or just emotional support.
The type of person that makes a good foster carer would definitely be compassionate, someone who is sensitive to the needs of everyone, have a sense of fun. You know, I think being flexible is such an amazing asset.
I don't think people realise that single people can do it. I think there's a journey as part of it, and I think if you're willing to take part in the journey, I think it's fantastic. Look, I'd say to people, it's worth checking it out, and it's worth actually starting the process. And whether you go on and actually do the care or not, I think there's actually a lot of value in actually going through the process and becoming a registered carer. It's certainly, I know that process really helped us, and we got to probably dig deep enough into ourselves to ask a few questions about our own lives, which was great, which actually helped us as being parents, to be honest. And then I'd probably say, take on a nice, easy, soft placement early and get a bit of a feel of it, and then see where it takes you.
Our world is full of so many crazy things that happen, and I guess if we all did our own little bit, we can all make the world a better place.
Look, I don't see what we do as being special. I see that there's a need to do it, and I've got 3 of my own kids, and I think, well, you know what, if they needed someone one day, I'd hope that someone else stood up and did it, and we can do it.
I can see it, look. Here.